Welcome back to our discussion topic Soul in a Foreign Land. This is part 2. In part 1, I discussed about the soul's knowingness. It is because soul is directly connected to God. Then I often wonder, why aren't we all making the right choices? Those choices that would bring us closer to our life path, our soul mission. If you are not sure about your mission, then may I suggest you ask yourself some questions like, what is your soul mission? Why are you here for? And see what comes up for you. If still unsure, you could use some of the tools out there which can help you figure things out in this regard. You could turn to astrology, particularly look at your south node and north node in your birth chart and see what comes up for you. If not, try tarot card reading. That could also reveal some information. I am just suggesting so that you are aware of your soul purpose. I'm not an expert on tarot card or astrology. However, I have some basic understanding of them. Whichever route you may choose, please be careful. Don't get emotionally attached to what you think you heard or understood as your soul message, because there is a greater risk of getting the message twisted and then ending up with something that would be in more alignment with your ego self than your soul. You know, we all have different purpose, different mission. We are not here on earth to do the same work as, for example, like our next door neighbor, like our work colleague in the next office. I am not referring to your 9 to 5 job. I am talking about your soul path, your soul's mission. I know we all have to take up a job and work 9 to 5 to pay bills, support a family, and so on. Believe me, there is more to this life than just having an impressive job or a title or a career. Just to be clear here, that not all of us strive to find out their life purpose, or rather say that is not something they would like to be bothered with. And do you know why? Well, I do, and I am speaking from personal experience here. It is because everything is going perfectly fine in their lives. So, why should they be bothered with anything else? But when things start to shake up, which only meant to bring us out of our comfort zone, and that wakes us up, and then we start asking questions like, what is going on here? What does it all mean? Sounds familiar? If answer is yes, then you know what I'm talking about. Now, I want you to imagine that you have the courage to listen to what your soul is telling you. How do you feel now? Do you feel calm or do you feel anxious? If you feel anxious, then you are not really listening to your soul, but rather listening to your mind. And if you feel calm, then you know you are at the right place. This is, my friend, called truth. Truth is the biggest power out there. Believe me, you may have seen had experienced lies taking over the truth in a short run, but lies will lose its energy. It will dry out very quickly. Truth never loses its energy. And do you know why? Because truth is much, much bigger than we can comprehend. Truth energizes by galactic power and energies way beyond our galaxy. I am here to tell you that do not be afraid of being alone when you side with the truth, because God will make sure you receive all the help you need. So remember, do not sell your soul to lies, because then you would be distancing yourself from God. Isn't it our ultimate goal in human lives to attain freedom from death and rebirth, or nirvana, the Buddhists will say, or moksha in Hinduism? Yes, truth is one of the elements that will bring us closer to nirvana. Based on my research, I can tell you one thing for sure is that there is a different energy signature when the decision is made based on mind rather than soul. If the decision is made solely based on mind, then you feel scared or anxious, or sometimes you may find yourself shivering a bit. But when you make a decision based on soul guidance, then your soul knows the outcome, and therefore you will not feel scared, you will not be anxious. Fortunately, I have experienced the both. I still ask these questions when going through tough, rough times in my life. Like, why am I not scared? Or why am I not curled up in the corner? Oh, this is a good one. I would ask myself, what does my soul knows that I don't know? I have gone through the situations which would from outside appear to be very scary. At times I felt it. I even looked at it from outside point of view that I was going to lose a lot, almost everything I have worked for. And yet nothing was lost. To my surprise, I even gained self-knowledge and more self-confidence. Looking back from where I am today, I wonder, had I made the decision based on what others were telling me, would the outcome be the same? Definitely not. I am not saying that I am special. No, not at all. We all have the access to this higher guidance through our soul when we need it. But most of us lack the courage to listen to and then follow through it. Yes, indeed. You need some courage to listen and then follow on your soul's guidance. Let me tell you, my friends, it will never be easy to follow on your soul mission. Why is that? Because the outcome would be priceless. Not in a money sense, even though you would be taken care of by God when you are following your soul mission. But the priceless in a sense that you would be much closer to your soul power. You just have to experience it to believe it. So, my friends, try listening to your soul sometimes instead of fighting with it and see where it takes you. It may surprise you. On this note, I thank you for your time and I will be back soon more on soul knowledge.